All right, in this video, I'm gonna take you to the 3 most family-friendly neighborhoods in Boise, Idaho. And these areas are really popular with families because you're not too far from the amenities. So I'll put a timer in and I'll tell you when we drive up there how far it is to get from shopping, and I'm not like grocery store shopping or Home Depot, and up to these neighborhoods. But these 3 neighborhoods are spectacular. They're gorgeous. They have a real sense of community. There's some amenities that are popular for families. And also there are walking trails, there are just pathways. It's one of those areas where you're just like, gosh, I wish my kids could be kids. The childhood that you and I had growing up. So I'm gonna take you on those, but before we do that, I'm gonna show you on the map where we're going before I take off and head up that way, because I wanna kind of give you some bearings. So we'll go to the map, kind of show you where we are and show you the neighborhoods that we're gonna go into. Then I'm gonna take you into those neighborhoods and show you around and show you exactly what they have. So if you have questions, if you have thoughts about making a move to the Boise, Idaho area, give us a call, shoot us a text, send me an email so that we can connect and put a game plan together that's right for you. Whether you're 5 years out or whether you're moving tomorrow, or maybe you're here in town right now watching this video from your hotel room and you're like, you know what, I should connect with Greg. Let's do it. Let's connect. So let's go to the map right now and I'll show you exactly where we're going. So I've got the map pulled up because I want to kind of take you in and kind of show you where we're going today. So obviously this is the Boise area, and we're going to focus on the 3 most family-friendly neighborhoods in the Boise area. So let's just pull in the map right here a little bit closer and show you exactly where we're going to go. So we're going to start right here off Highway 55 and head up. Now I mentioned that there's some shopping close by. There is. This is the area that I was talking about. That's going to be minutes away. We'll put a timer on. But this is like the Winco, the Home Depot. Winco is our big grocery store here. So you've got the Winco right here. You've got, some fast food. You get an oil change, crumbled cookies right here, which is my guilty pleasure. I think cookies and brownies have got to be my most favorite.
I made brownies. And I made cookies.
So let's go up, and where I'm going to take you this is Highway 55. Highway 55 is the main artery up into the High Lakes, Cascade, McCall. That's going to get you up into those higher areas that we talked about in some of the videos. This is where a lot of people go with their travel trailers, go camping, all that stuff. So right up here is where we're going to head to first, which is Dry Creek Ranch. Dry Creek Ranch is a fantastic community for families. It has so much to offer, and I'll show you that inside that video once we get done here on the map. The next neighborhood I'm going to take you over to, which is really close to each other, is Hidden Springs. Hidden Springs, older neighborhood, meaning homes were built in like the early 2004 to 2008 range. And so you'll see as we go through Hidden Springs how mature the trees are and how developed that is. And it's really pretty. The next neighborhood right over to that is Cartwright Ranch, and you can kind of see how there's not as much trees here on this map because it's newer. And so I'm going to show you what that looks like. All these areas, those 3 neighborhoods are what we're going to hit today. I'm going to take you into some houses and show you kind of what they look like on the inside. But these are all family-friendly neighborhoods in Boise. These are the 3 most popular. So that's kind of where we're going to spend our morning in this video and show you everything that these neighborhoods have to offer. So let's go. Okay, so I'm going to time this drive from Home Depot down here all the way up to Dry Creek Ranch, just to kind of give you an idea of how long it's actually going to take to get to Dry Creek Ranch from the Home Depot on Highway 55. Ready, go. This first stoplight that you reach on Highway 55, this is Hill Road. Hill Road runs east and west. It's actually, if I turned right here, this would take me all the way down into Boise, into the north end of Boise, and drop me off right at Harrison Boulevard, which is one of the most famous streets, and we'll head down there today so you can kind of see the north end. But that's Hill Road, and if I take it left, that's going to take me into the older part of downtown Eagle. So it's kind of nice because living here in Boise, you're able to go back and forth east and west without having to use freeways, and you still have a decent route to get to and from. so this next light I'm coming up to, we're gonna go through it. It looks like it's green. This is Floating Feather. So if I made a right-hand turn right here, I'd get to Eagle Bike Park and get to the foothills. If I made a left right here, I would go down Floating Feather, which has some of the most beautiful neighborhoods in Eagle. So that's older part of Eagle, but that Floating Feather is absolutely gorgeous street, especially right now as the leaves are turning. It's absolutely stunning. Okay, as I come down over this little hill, we're coming into the last light before you reach Dry Creek Ranch, and that's Beacon Light Road. Beacon Light ends here, but if we make a left-hand turn, it takes you all the way out to these new developments in Eagle, all the way down to Highway 16, which will then connect you all the way up to Emmett, or you could keep cruising through there and you can hit over into Star. So that's a good access point for a lot of people who are up here in Dry Creek that have to go out towards Star or that part of Eagle for maybe soccer practice or baseball practice or football practice. So that's kind of where that is. There's two entrances here to Dry Creek Ranch. And the first entrance here that we're gonna pass, that it's a newer entrance because they're building a new phase of Dry Creek Ranch. And so I'll show you what that looks like here in just a little bit, but I'm gonna take you into the main entrance of Dry Creek. All right, so here we are entering Dry Creek Ranch. It's nice that they have a light here because in the summertime on the weekends, it can get backed up coming down, people having all their trailers and camp trailers coming back from the lake. Just so you can see, getting to Dry Creek took us this much time, 5 minutes and 12 seconds. So you're 5 minutes and 12 seconds away from shopping, from Home Depot, from the grocery store, from groomer, you know, all the stuff that you need, car oil changes. So you are literally 5 minutes from everything here in Dry Creek Ranch. So I'm going to take you in now and show you bits and pieces of Dry Creek. This is the main entrance of Dry Creek Ranch. I'm gonna take you into the neighborhood right now, kind of show you all around it, give you as much information, give you a lot of information about Dry Creek and why so many families are choosing to move into Dry Creek Ranch. So let's go ahead and have a look-see at this neighborhood. So one of the biggest draws for families to move up here to Dry Creek Ranch is just how safe it feels. People, I mean, I'll walk you down here, you can see everyone has their bikes out. It's just a real sense of community here. So there are walking paths throughout. So, you know, we talk a lot about if you're moving to Idaho, you know, you kind of go back in time where kids can go out and play until dark. This has that type of feel. Just a beautiful path. So this path, I mean, it just winds throughout the entire community. And so it's well maintained. This area here, all this open space is maintained by the HOA, which, you know, a lot of people ask, hey, Greg, you know, what's the HOA in Dry Creek Ranch? Well, it's about $1,275 per year to live up here. So that's what you're gonna pay per year, but the amenities outweigh that price for sure. So, I mean, check this out. It's quiet, it's clean. Bikes left out. Who knows if they're left out here overnight? A scooter. So a big draw for people to move up here, other than just the safety, the beauty, was the lot sizes. You got a decent sized lot. You could build a nice sized home up here on ½ acre. The Creekside community does have lots starting at, you know, just under ¼ acre, and then they go up. Now, the homes that I just showed you, you know, as I was driving, those are all on ½ acre lots or just under ½ acre lots. So there is a draw for that up here, and you're gonna pay a good price for those lots and those homes here. But on average, the average asking price for Dry Creek Ranch, and that includes the estates that I'm going to show you, that includes the hills, that includes the Creekside, The average price right now is $1.4 million to get into Dry Creek Ranch. So that's kind of where you're going to be at price-wise. But let me show you where this charter school is going to be here in Dry Creek. This is the future site of the charter school that's going to go in here. So they don't have the funding for it yet, but this has kind of been reserved for that, for the elementary school to go in here. So you have a beautiful field. I imagine once this gets rolling, it's going to be pretty hopping. But right behind the elementary school is the equestrian center, which we'll take you over there in a bit. But right now, I just want to show you where the future site of the elementary school is going to go, or the charter school. All right, so Dry Creek Ranch is pretty loaded. I mean, a lot of people move here because they have the sidewalks, they have the RV bays. There's just some great quality homes. All these homes were built by Boise Hunter Homes, which do a great job. So in Dry Creek Ranch, there's about 1,800 houses that are slated in this community, over 1,400 acres. And this is just north of Eagle, Idaho. So you have a lot of large lots, new homes, and amenities galore. Okay, so Dry Creek Ranch has been around for a while, and I'm walking right now at the pavilion, the clubhouse of the first phase. So Dry Creek has 3 different phases. It has the creek side, it has the estates, and the hills. So this was the original sales center area when this first opened up. But you have this beautiful pool. That house right over there used to be the sales center. That was the sales center for the creek side. This is just a gorgeous pool, still open. Part of the amenities here at Dry Creek Ranch. So this clubhouse really gives you a lot just to hang out. You know, this whole Dry Creek Ranch is more of like farm to table type of feel. What people love about Dry Creek Ranch is how clean it is, how just spacious it is, and how nice of community feel it has here in Dry Creek Ranch. This is why people move up here. I mean, it's just absolutely stunning. Well maintained. Now you're going to see a lot of these open fences across the street. That's kind of part of the Idaho thing. When your house or lot backs up to community space or community area, common area, you have those open fences to kind of give a feel of more open space. Now, along the side, on some of these homes, you can have a privacy fence, but for the most part, they're open, which I know for a lot of people coming here from out of state, it's like, yikes, that's a little weird, it's a little hard to get used to, but you do. It's surprising how fast you get used to that. And no one's really into your business here, which is great. So this is the creekside. This is kind of what I wanted to show you, and I'm going to take you around and show you some of the estates right now. These homes are starting at the high 1 millions, 2 million price points to get in. There's a few homes that are still available. I contacted the builders to see if I could show them to you, but they declined. Wah, wah.
That's unfortunate.
Oh well, but I want to show you the outside. And there's one for sale that I'm like, I don't know if I'd spend $2 million to be this close to my neighbor. I love the lot size, but $2 million to be right there. I'll show you what that is right now. But let's go ahead and I'll take you around and show you some of these houses right now. Or look at that backyard, my gosh. You know, if you have the cash and you're coming to Idaho, and you want that space, I mean, you're in the foothills, tucked in the foothills. This is incredible. these homes are so close together, in my opinion. That home right there, Boise Under Home has that for sale beyond this, and that's around $2 million. And look at that driveway, how close that is. And you're kind of set back, so privacy is not there for me to spend that money. But I mean, you can kind of see how nice those homes are back there. Like this house right here, you can see there's a water slide in the back, has a sweet pool. I mean, this is stunning. Kind of has that farm feel, doesn't it, out here? So a lot of these houses, like I said, you're in that 2 million plus range to be out here. There's a few move-in ready homes that are set to go, but man, they are some beautiful, beautiful houses. So a lot of people who reach out to me and they say, hey, Greg, I want some small acreage. My budget's between 1.5 and $4 million. This is an area that I bring them because you do get that elbow room. You are in the foothills. It's a lot of what people have in mind when they come to Idaho is, just kind of being up and away and out of Meridian area. So this is the price tag to get into living up here, which is absolutely a beautiful property. It's just going to get more expensive from here. The biggest draw to Dry Creek Ranch is the farmer's market, the farm that they have here. Now, they call it the farm to table for a reason because you can subscribe to having the produce that's grown here in the neighborhood delivered to your front door every morning or whenever, a weekly basis, bi-weekly basis. So that's a service that you can sign up for that is done here at Dry Creek Ranch. So let me kind of show you where this farmer's market is because they're getting it ready. And if you don't have to have it delivered, you can come when they're open and just pick the produce. Here we go. Check this out, getting it all set up. I mean, doesn't this area just want to make you come here and just walk every day? Just get out of the neighborhood, walk, and do your thing. This is why people are moving here. It's incredible. You don't need to go anywhere else. If you want to be part of Idaho, you want to come here, just reach out for a private consultation. I'm more than happy to chat with you or someone on the team chat with you to learn more about what you wanted out of your life here in Idaho and how we can make that happen. So give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email so that we can connect and put a game plan together that's right for you. We're gonna try and go back through the stable area. I don't know if I'm allowed to, but we're gonna try. Nope, it's private property.
Get off my property!
But let me show you. Beyond the hay is where the stables are, and they're still building it, but you can kind of see over that way. You're gonna have the big arena. I mean, it's just beautiful. And they're still building. So if this is an area that you want to be in, let me know. Now, let me take you over to the new side of Dry Creek Ranch. So they have a brand new community center that they're building, pickleball courts, swimming pool, all that stuff. And this is called the Hills, where I'm going to take you. So we saw the creek side. We saw the estates. Now I'm going to run you over to the hills. And I've done a longer video on Dry Creek Ranch with drone and everything, and I'll put that down below in the link so you can watch that if you'd like after this video. But I really wanted to show you why families are choosing Dry Creek Ranch, and this is a big part of it. So let's go over to the new section right now. Okay, so now we are entering the hills at Dry Creek Ranch. What you're gonna see here right off the bat is how tight these homes are packed in. Obviously, they're trying to squeeze as many homes in on these hills as they can, but they're still beautiful, they're still quality, they still are fantastic. You still get all the amenities. What's great about Dry Creek Ranch, and this is a big master plan community, you're at the Seven Oaks grade school, which is in Eagle. The junior high is Eagle Middle School, and the high school is Eagle. So even though your address is Boise, Idaho, the schools that funnel into this are the Eagle schools. So that's something that's a little bit different. So obviously if you want premium lots with views, you're gonna pay more. And like I said, you know, the average price up here, the asking price is around 1.4, 1.5 million. But over beyond those hills is the Eagle Bike Park and the trail system to the Ridge to Rivers Trail. So this is eventually gonna connect where you can actually get right over to the Eagle Bike Park. Now you're gonna get snow up here, that's for sure. So the first few neighborhoods I'm gonna show you, in the wintertime, you do get snow on the streets and you might need to shovel off your driveway because you are just higher up than maybe down in Boise or out by Meridian. Okay, so this whole area that I'm showing you, this is all going to be where the new community center is going to be. It's everyone over at Creekside and the estates and on the hills will be able to access it. So those are going to be pickleball courts. Obviously you have this area that's for the kids and play area. It's going to connect in here. It's going to be fenced and tons of grass. Here's a new swimming pool that they're going to put in. So this area is really, really going like crazy. It's supposed to be open this year, but it looks like it's going to push to next year. Just an incredible new facility that Dry Creek has put in, and the HOA covers it all. So you're going to be right here. You're going to have a nice sun deck and just a massive community center for the residents at Dry Creek Ranch. If you're gonna want to be part of something, you don't wanna have to go everywhere, you just want a place to come lay out by the pool, you got it right here. So this is why this area is becoming so popular for families. Families love living in Dry Creek Ranch because the amenities that the community already offers is there. Now you're just adding more amenities and you're only 5 minutes away from all your shopping or the things that you need. So this is just a really great option for families looking to move to the Boise, Idaho area. All right, so we're coming into Hidden Springs right now. This is the main entrance in. Right off the bat, you have a beautiful entrance. I mean, it's just gorgeous. You have the Merc. Little coffee shop, little sandwich place, little general store. Really has a really unique feel to this whole area. Now, both of these neighborhoods are super, super kid-oriented. A lot of families live up here. Obviously, you have the preschool right here, which is great, right in your neighborhood. So, I mean, it's pretty awesome. But I'll just drive you around and show you what Hidden Springs looks like. One of the big draws to moving to Hidden Springs is you have the elementary school that's right here in the neighborhood. So you can just walk your kids to school, they can ride their bike. I mean, it is such a community for family that really is like none other here. And they have events that's community specific. They have a community little triathlon for the kid. You really have it all right in Hidden Springs. And I think that's one of the contrasts that you'll see with Dry Creek Ranch is that Merc, that store, all that stuff that's right there. I imagine Dry Creek Ranch is gonna be putting that in, but as of now, they don't have that. Okay, so a big draw for families here in Hidden Springs is it offers 2 community pools. It has workout facility. It has shops that I showed you at the beginning of this section, and it has over 800 acres of protected land. So you're not gonna have just houses blowing up all around you. What you see in Hidden Springs is how it's gonna be, which makes it absolutely incredible. Golf carts are almost like a must in both of these neighborhoods. Hidden Springs, Dry Creek Ranch, Cartwright Ranch, everyone has a golf cart for some. Those have become so popular, but really this area is absolutely spectacular. So if you're like, hey, I love the Boise area, I love being in that environment, but I just wanna be up and away from all the hustle and bustle, Hidden Springs is a great option for you. So even though you're so close to Dry Creek Ranch, which feeds into the Eagle School District, Hidden Springs and Cartwright Ranch feed into the Boise School District. So you saw Hidden Springs Elementary right in the neighborhood. You have Hillside Junior High, and then you have Boise Senior High. So still fantastic schools. So I really want to give you an idea of what a house looks like here in Hidden Springs and kind of take you through. Now, this home is listed by Corbin Scott with Keller Williams Realty, so we're going to go ahead and take a look at it. But if at any point, my goal for these videos is to give you the information that you're looking for and to educate you a little bit more. This is like the only channel that you guys really need to follow to get all the information about every single neighborhood in the Boise area. So if this is a house or an area that you are interested in checking out, just shoot me a text, send me an email, or give me a call. But let's go have a look inside. Okay, so this is a 4-bedroom, 2-bath home, just over 3,000 square feet. So incredible house here in Hidden Springs. Asking price is $880,000. You have no back neighbors. It's pretty attractive home, and you have the upstairs bonus room. So tell me what you think about this home. Put it down in the comments. Overpriced, perfect, you want it, or not the right style, but I do like the fact that it has a fireplace. I do like the fact that it has no back neighbors. Let me know down below in the comments. Okay, so not a bad home, right? So the average asking price in Hidden Springs right now is around $925,000. That gets you into Hidden Springs. It's a huge master plan community. It's beautiful. I'm gonna give you a little bit more tour of the area, and then we're gonna swing up into Cartwright Ranch, which is connected. So let's go check out some more of Hidden Springs. So what you have throughout this entire community in Hidden Springs are these like micro parks, just open space where you can take the dog, the kids can go out and throw the ball or play wiffle ball. You don't have a lot of yard space. That's the downside of Hidden Springs. You do not have a lot of yard, but that's why they've created so many little micro open spaces for you to go out and play. So kids can play, which is fantastic. So I'm going to show you another one right now. Okay, so a big draw to this area is this big red barn behind me. This was an old historic barn. This whole area used to be a farm. And so they have this, they preserved this, and there's actually a pavilion here that you can rent out as a community member for family gatherings, family reunions, stuff like that. They have events here. They have like an apple press here. So if you want that farm and you want to grow, they have the community garden. This is kind of where you can do all of that. They have an orchard at the very entrance that you can pick and plant and do all those farm things that you want. You can do a little homesteading if you want here. So I'm just going to kind of show you this area because it is absolutely incredible. It's just another amenity of living in Hidden Springs and being part of this community. Now you get deer through here, you get tons of wildlife through here because you're right up in the foothills. A lot of people come up here and do family pictures. Now with the leaves turning, you're gonna get a lot of family photos up here. It's just a great space. A lot of history. They do tours. It's more than a neighborhood, it's a lifestyle that you're living in Hidden Springs. It's absolutely incredible, and you just have so much that you can do. So many people are just like, I want to switch it up. I don't want to be in the rat race anymore. I don't want to, I want something new. And so Idaho has that. Hidden Springs has that. Dry Creek Ranch has all these family-friendly neighborhoods have all of that. It's just a matter of you getting here and us putting a plan in motion for you to enjoy it. Now I wanted to show you this sign here. So this was the first homestead in the Dry Creek Valley, and that's where we're at, just the Dry Creek Valley. Yeah, that will just stay open. All that space will stay open. This has been like this since they developed it. It's part of the preserving the area. But can you picture yourself just waking up on a beautiful fall morning out here, grabbing your dog, or just going for a walk in this new area that you are discovering? It's incredible. That's why so many people are moving here, because holy cow, check this out. That's your neighborhood. This is your neighborhood. And you will meet so many people when you move here. You'll meet so many people from maybe your area, or from the East Coast, West Coast, South, the north, wherever. There's just so many people coming here that want to be part of it, because where else can you get this that's still going to put you 45 minutes or an hour and 45 minutes or 2 hours away from your family that you might be leaving behind? It's a no-brainer for a lot of people.
What are we waiting for? Let's go!
This is kind of why Hidden Springs is unique. And this is exactly why it's unique. So let me know in the comments what you think about Hidden Springs. Is this a neighborhood that you'd like to check out when you come here? Just let me know. Put it in the comments. Yes, Hidden Springs, or no, don't like it. I'm going to take you right now over to Cartwright Ranch, which is connected. It's newer, so you're going to kind of feel the difference. They're not going to be that mature trees feel that you have. But let's head over to Cartwright Ranch right now and check out another family-friendly neighborhood in Boise. Okay, so now I'm at the entrance of Cartwright Ranch. The homes that you're seeing behind me, those were the model homes when you first came in here. All the stuff above was not built yet. And so when people came into Cartwright, these were the models that they saw, then they picked a lot. So these were smaller homes. A lot of the homes here in the first area, first development of Cartwright are mostly alley entrance type of homes. So you have the alley driveway and then it's more shared. But there are single family home sites that do have a normal driveway and all of that, yard, all that stuff. But this was the first area. Now, I want to talk about community, talk about what's happening here in Idaho, why so many people are moving here, is you have stuff going on throughout your neighborhood like this. And maybe you have this at home, but check this out.
I'm making breakfast chili.
So how awesome is that? A little chili cook-off for the neighborhood, everyone bringing everyone together, sampling everyone's chili and seeing who the winner is. Bragging rights for the chili cook-off in Cartwright Ranch. Now, let me take you around and show you some of these beautiful homes here in Cartwright and tell you a little bit about the area. Okay, so another great community here. You can see the trees are not as full grown as Hidden Springs, but newer homes in the last 5 years, these homes have popped up. So these are the homes I mentioned, that have like the normal driveway, garage, all that stuff going on here. But again, your kids can play, they can walk, they can ride their bikes on the sidewalks, they're not in the road. You're still getting incredible houses here in this area. You'll see kind of like Hidden Springs, those lots are close together. They're not spread out. You don't have that elbow room. So if elbow room is what you're looking for, then maybe we shouldn't be looking in Cartwright Ranch or Hidden Springs. However, you do have plenty, and I mean plenty of open space. So the kids can go to the park, they can play. I'm going to show you kind of where the rec center is and everything that they have going on there. Ride bikes. There's just people move here because they want their kids to have a childhood. And that's what all these neighborhoods do for families. And that's why the big draw for families are to come this way. Now, each of those neighborhoods that we've seen so far, you have a wide variety of demographics. You have retirees, you have young professionals, you have a lot of families. One thing that you could tell right off the bat with neighborhoods is, is there a park with playground equipment? What are the backyards? Are there, trampolines in the backyard? So all of this stuff is right here in Cartwright Ranch. And you'll just see, you have complete beauty in this area. It's just, you don't find that very often. And the price point, I feel like, is decent for the amenities that you get out here in Hidden Springs and in Cartwright Ranch. The average price here, you're gonna be in the 900s. That's just because they're newer, and you're maybe close to $1 million. All these communities are safe. They're walkable. Come Halloween, you're gonna have tons of trick-or-treaters. So a lot of people who contact me and want to move out here, they're like, Greg, we're just tired of the hustle and bustle. We want to get away. We don't want to be too far out. A lot of people who move up here, their families, their kids are involved in sports and stuff. And so a lot of the teams up here try and practice locally. But sometimes, if you're part of a club organization, you do have to travel to the fields where they have that, which might be, it could be a 25, 30-minute drive every other night, depending on your club, the schedule and all that. But people do it. They love it because the trade-off, it's just night and day. Why would you give up something like this to be in traffic and to, not let your kids play in the street, play a little wiffle ball, stuff like that. So it's really a huge draw for families to come this way because of these neighborhoods that I'm showing you today. So I'm curious to know, are these neighborhoods that you're interested in seeing in person? Are you interested in coming out this way and checking them out? So let me show you right now kind of what Cartwright Ranch has done as far as the shops go. And it's pretty cool. All right, so you have a little barbecue here, you have the shops, you have an animal hospital, which is awesome, which is here locally. And then across from these shops, you have the community center. You have the pickleball. Classes going on in there. Little ping pong action. Over here is the gym that we'll see if we can peek through the window in. I don't have a key. The pool, it's closed because it's getting cooler out here. Okay, there's people in there working out, so I don't want to creep on them. But this is what people are buying. This is more of just, it's not just a house that you're buying a community.
Now is our chance, now.
Oh, dang.
Missed it by that much.
We got the library. Park for the kids to play at. And you're right at the foothills. This place is incredible. Oh, book return. Package delivery. So they had a yoga class going on in there. I was gonna try and go through there, but decided, yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. But anyways, so they have a class here, you can take yoga, and it's just open. So this is just another reason why people are loving it. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. As they built this out, they built it in phases. So we kind of saw some homes that are close together. I'll take you by some houses that are, have the alley entrance. And then I'm gonna take you up onto what draws a lot of people to Cartwright, which are homes up on the hill with incredible views. So let's go check out some more houses in the area and just show you a little bit more what Cartwright Ranch has to offer. Okay, so these homes here, obviously this is the front of the house, so the garages are in the back of the house. Okay, so this trail I've been on, it runs all the way throughout this neighborhood. It's the Creekside Park, and it just follows the creek all the way around. So how much does it cost to live up here? I kind of told you the average price around $1 million, $900 million, depends on lot size, all that stuff. But the HOAs are gonna run you about $1,000 a year for all the amenities. So I don't know what your HOA is and what it comes with, but I feel like you get a good bang for your buck up here in Idaho with your HOA dues. So $1,000 a year, you get the clubhouse, you get the shops in your neighborhood, you got the vet, you got all this open space that's taken care of and maintained, and you have beautiful parks and you're in the foothills. So I don't know, that's not bad, but let me know, what do you think? Is this worth it? The HOA is worth it in this neighborhood? Let me know down below in the comments. Okay, so now we're gonna head up towards the hill, why everyone kind of moves up to Cartwright Ranch for these views. And I'm just gonna take you along the ride as I drive to this house, because I got a house that we're gonna enter into. So this is a big draw to Cartwright Ranch, are these views and these homes up on this hill that have these unbelievable views. There's lots available. So if you're like, Greg, I want to be in Cartwright Ranch, I want a view lot, we can get you these. We've done so many of these lots for clients who've relocated here, but you absolutely get stunners of properties up here. So I've got access to one of them. I'm gonna show it to you so you can kind of get a feel. Then I'll walk across the street and show you kind of what that view looks like so you have an idea. Okay, so let's go have a look at this beautiful home up here on the hill. Incredible views out your front door. Let's see what it looks like inside. Okay, so this is a 3-bedroom, 3.5 bath home up here in Cartwright Ranch. Right off the bat, you have this beautiful office space, incredible view. but I'm just gonna walk you through this house, kind of let you do the talking and the thinking. What did you think of this house? This house is incredible. This just sits barely under a half acre. That backyard is stunning. Like, the kids could play out there. You could have just a nice barbecue out there. A lot of people over. Asking price on this, take a guess. Drum roll, please. $1.5 million for this. I mean, that's incredible. So this is a brand new house, Alturas Home. They do high-end, nice quality houses. So if this area, this type of home is what you're looking for, just let me know. I've got you covered. The OG of YouTube right here for the Boise area. So let me know how I can help you. I want to see you and your family get to Cartwright Ranch, get to one of these homes. It would be absolutely a game changer, and let's just say a life changer, shall we? Because your life would change. So let me spend 20 minutes turning off all these lights, and then I'm going to take you across the street and show you exactly what those view lots look like and what your view out the back would be like. Here's what one of those view lots looks like, and it's just, I mean, you're not going to be able to replace this. Now, in the wintertime, that is all going to be white. So you're going to be up with the snow. It's spectacular. It's beautiful. You're going to see so much wildlife up here. And it's great because you still have that sense of community because you're attached to that Cartwright Ranch. So you're still going to be able to go to that chili cook-off. So you're not going to see them because you're going to be up here. But that's your view. That's why you're coming to Idaho, is to be able to go out your backyard. You've got your house right here, big slider, stand on the grass or in your pool, and this is what you're looking at. So this family area, this Cartwright Ranch, the Hidden Springs, Dry Creek Ranch, these are where all the families are moving to in the Boise area. This is where families want to be because there's a lot of kids, there's community feel, it's walkable, there's hiking, the kids can ride their bike, they can play in the street, they can stay out till dark and come home. This is what a lot of families are reaching out to me for and saying, Greg, I need this type of living and get me out of wherever they're coming from. So it's scary. It's scary relocating your family. It's scary to find new doctors. I did that, 6, almost 7 years ago, and it was hard, but oh my gosh, I would not trade it for anything. I would be back here in a heartbeat. Knowing what I know now. So it's just, hopefully you get a sense of that being here and seeing kind of what's this whole area is all about. So leave me a comment down below, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, let me know what your plans are, whether you're 5 years out, whether you're looking today, reach out to me. I'd love to connect with you or any one of us on the Go Idaho team so we can help put your game plan together to get you to Idaho. Okay, so that was the tour of those 3 most family-friendly neighborhoods in all of Boise. They were fantastic. They're so popular, and the school districts are great. You don't have to have a family to move into the family neighborhood, so it's not like a requirement, but no. So if you're like an empty nester, it's such a great area if you have grandkids coming to visit you. Oh my gosh, there's stuff for them to do all day, every day, and you as a grandparent to entertain. So those are some great neighborhoods. Let me know, what did you think of this style of video? Did you like it? Do you want to see more of these type of in-depth videos where I take you into some of the neighborhoods, kind of give you a rundown? Would that be helpful? Would it not? Leave a comment down below and enjoy these next videos.